Good evening, everyone. After days of silence, Georgia Pacific is now explaining why the papermaker is laying off more than 150 workers at one of its mills in Green Bay. It's a story we first reported 2 nights ago.
Now, the company says it wants to be more productive and more efficient. For some of the workers, those layoffs are going to go into effect immediately. The rest will be out of work by early February. Fox 11's Lou Hillman joins us now live from outside the Day Street Mill with new details tonight. Lou?
Well, thanks, Michelle. The company is making it clear these layoffs are not a result of a drop in demand or the down economy. Georgia Pacific officials say it was a tough decision, but one that will ultimately help this plant thrive in the long run. Georgia Pacific officials say the change was long overdue.
All of this equipment is outdated. It's obsolete. It cannot make our current products.
The company is replacing some of its older equipment at its Day Street plant with newer, more efficient equipment. Much of the new paper-making machinery, however, will be automated. That's why the company says it's laying off about 25% of the plant's workforce.
These short-term decisions are tough, but we need to make them, and they're essential to keep, for the long term, to keep our company competitive.
Company spokesperson Mary Jo Malik says the layoffs are not because of a drop in demand. In fact, she says demand is high for the bath tissue and napkins manufactured at the facility.
The Day Street facility continues to be strong.
She also says Georgia Pacific is committed to keeping the plant open long-term, and further layoffs are not in the plans. In coming weeks, the Bay Area Workforce Development Board will host what are known as worker orientation sessions here at the mill. We'll give the laid-off workers a chance to learn about the resources that are out there for them.
And then each of those workers will have the opportunity to sit down one-on-one with a case manager and begin to make a plan of where do I go from here.
Jim Golembeski says workers need to have more skills now than ever before. He recommends those who lose their job at the plant get retrained and consider looking for manufacturing work outside of paper making.
The paper industry is increasingly automated. Georgia Pacific makes a lot more product today than they did 10 years ago with about half the workforce.
Now, laid-off workers will receive pay and benefits until February. Our efforts to speak with some of those employees today were unsuccessful. Also, union leaders did not return our repeated phone calls. We're live in Green Bay. Lou Hillman, Fox 11 News.